Hi guys, welcome to Big Loz Official. So we're getting close now to Europe's Strongest Man and the World Log Lifting Championships. And as always, I thought I'd do one of my prediction videos. We're going to start off with the log lifting. It's exciting this year. Obviously no Zadrunas, no Eddie Hall. They were the two guys that really probably had the best chance of breaking the world record in the past. Obviously Zadrunas' record currently stands at 228 kilograms. The guys that can really challenge that right now, if I'm absolutely honest, I can only see two guys that can even get close to it. The favourite being Iron Bibi. That guy's shoulder power is just ridiculous. And obviously England's Graham Hicks, his shoulder power is incredible. Plus he's technically superior, I'd say, to Iron Bibi on the log lifting. Iron Bibi's got a bit more raw power, but Hicksy's really technically very good on the log, as well as having crazy shoulder and tricep strength. If I'm totally honest, I think Hicksy really needs to focus on hitting the British record, and I think that's going to be his ultimate goal. You know, he really wants to get that British record, beat Eddie Hall's current record. I think that'll be a big deal for Hicksy. So I think with his training, he's going to focus on that. Hopefully he hits that comfortably, and then he gets to have a crack at the world record. And obviously Iron Bibi, he had the crack last year. Made, you know, I think in training he went and hit 120 comfortably. He had a crack last year, and he was close. Another year on, he's got the power to do it. If he's tidied up his technique, you know, he legitimately has a chance. Everyone else, there's no one else there that's going to challenge the world record. You know, they're the only two guys I personally can see going to that kind of level. But there's other battles going on as well. Obviously, there's the challenge for the British record, which I just mentioned with Hicksy, and there is the American record, actually. I think both records currently stand at the same. 213 kilos, I think, is the record for both. And we've got three big, strong American guys coming over. Brian Shaw, I'm not 100% sure on whether he's definitely still lifting after picking up an injury at the Arnold's, so it'll be interesting to see what he's doing. Robert Oberst coming back for his first contest in a while since he's had bicep surgery. Again, another one that I haven't seen too much in terms of log lifting from in training. So at his best, he'd be definitely close to maybe the American record, but I don't know if he's just kept things under wraps and he's keeping quiet, or he's just not maybe in that kind of shape. The one guy I think that's got a real crack at it, he looked good last weekend competing at the Arnold's Australia, hit a very comfortable 200 kilo log to win out there, could have definitely done more, is Rob Kearney. And coming over just to focus on the log, I think he's got a great chance on the American record. The only thing is that it's a different log. The big wooden Slater logs can be a bit awkward if you're not used to training on them. But he's looking very, very strong. He's just had a great weekend, winning out in Australia, getting married as well. You know, he's over the moon there. Arnold was sharing kind of pictures with them, posting up for them. He's just had a brilliant kind of time, and just running off the kind of adrenaline off that, I think he's going to have a great shot. And he's my pick out of the American guys that legitimately has a shot at the American record. Everyone else, obviously, is competing in the Strongman show. We'll be just hoping for big points in terms of the Strongman contest. And I think the best two log lifters are probably going to be Thor and Kilias Koski. Those two guys are very, very good on log. Obviously, Thor has the Icelandic record. I think Krzysztof Radzikowski is the Polish record holder still, and he's probably someone that deserves a shot to be at this contest. And when I did the video on Larry Wheels being invited, a lot of people said Krzysztof should be at this contest, and I went away and I was like, you know what, you're absolutely right, he should be. So I went and messaged Krzysztof. Obviously got the advantage of being friends with some of these guys. I wanted to kind of find out from himself why he's not competing, because I wasn't sure. You know, it seemed weird that he hadn't been invited, because he's probably, you know, he's legitimately one of the top log lifters in the world. So I messaged him, and the reason he's not competing is he has a contest in Germany the same weekend. He's doing FIBO out in Germany, and his sponsors want him to focus on that. He didn't feel he would be coming over to win the log, and he didn't feel like he'd be that competitive at the European Championships. And for him, his sponsors, kind of Eastern European sponsors, they're going to be at FIBA, which is a huge, big kind of fitness event anyway. They wanted him competing there. He's got a great chance of winning out there. So he's decided to compete in that show rather than come across and do Europe's Strongest Man. So it wasn't that he didn't get invited. He did get an invite. He just decided that's what we wanted to focus on. So fair enough. I'm glad I found out, because he is someone that deserved a shot. But he did get his chance, so it's not like he didn't. Kiliaskowski, I think his log lifting looked very good at the Arnolds. Matched Thor on the log there. It's going to depend on the jumps. That's going to be the big thing. There's a lot of guys capable of the 200 kilo area. You got, Stoltman brothers, Kiliaskowski, Belsac, Janasha, who else? Lalas. There's a lot of guys that are going to be around the 200 mark. What's going to be interesting is what jumps they decide to do. I've got a feeling the jumps it's going to be like 175 to start with. Most of the guys should lift that. Then it's going to go to 190. 190 is going to get rid of a few guys, perhaps. For me personally, 190 to 200 is the kind of area I'm looking at. 190 would equal my PB, but I haven't hit 190 since 2012. So I did 182 kilos in training the other day, which was fairly comfortable. I'm feeling confident that I can hit 190, and if I do, I'll be happy. If I can hit 200, I will be over the moon. But I'm not convinced the jump from 190 will go straight to 200, because they want those British, American, and then world records. They're going to take quite big jumps in certain areas. So they may go 190, 205, and then go 215 or something for the British and American records. So it's going to be interesting for us as athletes when we get to the athletes meeting to find out what the jumps are actually going to be, because that will dictate how things play out. And I think for some of us, 5 kilos can make a difference, but if it's a 15 kilo jump, you can end up scoring the same points as people on different logs. So, tactics become important. I think someone like Thor is going to focus on scoring good points for Europe's Strongest Man. I don't think he's going to be worried too much about trying to hit any world records. And he's someone that, he could really challenge to be top 3 in the log overall if he's in great shape. But I think he's coming to, he wants to defend the title again. He's going to be favourite for Europe's Strongest Man. He's just dominating every show he's done right now. But I'm going to do a Europe's prediction separately, so watch that. But log lifting, it's going to be interesting. I mean, when I started Strongman, the world record was 186 kilos, held by Hugo Girard. Now you've got contests where literally everyone competing is doing that, or is at least close to that. It's just, it's like the deadlift. Everything in Strongman, the standard's just gone up so high. I've literally surpassed every single world record that existed when I started Strongman, but the standard just improves every single year. And I can only focus on what I can do. Like I said, 190 I'll be happy with. 200 I will be literally, I'll be doing backflips. I'll try and do an Iron Bibby backflip if I can hit 200 kilos. I'll be really, it's been such an ultimate goal for me. Probably should have hit it back in 2012 before I tore my labrum. And then I just got injury after injury, which knocked my confidence on log, and it's just kind of getting back to a decent level now. But I could hit a PB and still place low on the log. That's how high the standard is. It's going to be interesting, like I said, to see how the jumps are, because that could definitely favour some people, and it's going to lead to some tactics and things like that. But the two guys without question to look for on the log, Iron Bibby and Graham Hicks. They're my two picks to be 1 and 2. Iron Bibby's the favourite. He's got raw, just crazy shoulder power. It's just a matter of time till he hits the world record. Hopefully he'll do it at this. But if he slips up, Graham Hicks is going to be right on his heels. I know Graham is going to be focused on the British record, but if he gets that comfortably, he's going to have a crack at the world record. He's just focusing on the log as well. So he's going to come in big, strong, focused, and I've known Graham a long time. He's always been a great log lifter, but I've never seen him more focused than this to come and smash the record. So good luck to those guys. It's going to be a great contest. If you haven't got tickets already, click the link below. You can get your tickets. Thank you for kind of liking and sharing the page, guys. It means a lot. If you are new to the page, subscribe. You can press the button here, and you can see other videos over here somewhere. Have a great day, guys. Let me know who you think is going to win the log lift, whether you think we're going to see an American record, a British record, and hopefully a world record. And we'll see you soon.